All right, so let's do another, my favorite topic to do. Let me tell you guys, I do this for you, but you know what? It's entertaining for me too. You know, royal gossip is not exactly like something I honestly care that much about. It's funny because back when I first started my original channel, Naomi Tarot, people thought, oh, you're so jealous of them. It's like, I don't even honestly give a shit about them. I just do it because people like it and it gets me views. And I also know a lot about the royal family, so I know what I'm talking about. I'm not like other readers who just hop on it because they're like, oh, I need to do this because it gets views only. Yeah, it gets views. Let's be real. Obviously, I'm doing so many of these videos because it gets views. But it's also because I know a lot of shit about them. And I can call out dysfunction for when I see it because I have a background in social work and I'm doing psychology and all of that. And I have background in psychology, social work, doing more of that spiritual stuff. So I know what I'm talking about, okay? Let's be real. I don't know what I'm talking about when it comes to the, I don't know, some other people like bodybuilders or whatever, or, you know, people who are involved in that crap. I don't know anything that I'm talking about with that. But when it comes to British history, aesthetics, the royals, that kind of cottage core or academia type of like aesthetic, if you don't know what that is, look up dark or light academia. It's kind of like inspired by like British librarians and stuff, and aristocracy, and cottage core is like those Jane Austen type styles. It's like a whole aesthetic that's created off of this stuff. So I've always been into that because of these aesthetics based on British history, right? Do I think they're wonderful people? No, and I know they're not, and I call them out for their shit. But is it fun to talk shit and gossip about Harry and Meghan? Yes, it's fun. It's fun. I don't know why people take it so fucking seriously. So anyways, it's, you know, you want to go on Oprah and bitch and moan and complain about an institution that's been around for hundreds of years, thousands of years actually. Be my guest, but accept the criticism afterwards, right? Accept the criticism afterwards. If you got the bag and then you want to whine about it afterwards, you got to accept criticism after that if you're a clout chaser. So anyways, let's just see what's going on with H&M, our favorite topic. So how is the Queen feeling about these two? That's what we're going to switch it to. And by the way, after this long-ass introduction, I'm starting a new tier on Patreon. It's going to be only Harry and Meghan videos. And the price for this, for the month, yes, it's going to be a little bit pricier than my other ones, but that's because you're going to get so many videos. It's going to start at $12 a month for your subscription, and you will get 5 Harry Meghan videos a week. How are they feeling about each other? A week, 5 a week. And those are not going to be included in the Spiritual Truths tier, which is like all videos on the channel. Spiritual Truths tier will include all videos as it always has, but only 2 of the Harry and Meghan videos will be on that, okay? And then the rest will be the unlimited Harry Meghan videos, which is $12 a month. If you get the Royals tier, you only get 2 to 3 videos on the Royals only tier. But if you want to see all 5, that's 2 to 3 for the month, by the way. 2 to 3 Royal videos for the month is the Royals tier. That's how it's always been, so I'm not going to change that. The Spiritual Truths is all of the videos on the channel, current events, etc., etc., and then you get 2 or 3 royal videos included in that. If you want the royals only, you get every single royal video done. So if I'm going to be doing 5 a week, right? That's 5 times at least 4, 20 videos a month you get with that tier. Okay, so it's going to start out as that much. You know, we'll see how long I do it for, but I'm offering that to you guys at more of an expensive price because I feel like people want to see that. People are always asking me, can we see more of that? Can we see more? It's like, okay, I'll do more of that, but you're going to have to go on Patreon to see more of them because my whole life does not revolve around these 2 people. So let's just see what's going on with the 2 of them in tandem, in correspondence, not tandem, to Queen Elizabeth. So if you want to know what those 2 are thinking in their life and how they're interacting, from now on, I'm going to do most of those videos on Patreon. But every other royal video surrounding them will be on YouTube. But it will be like, how does one person think about them, or did their lawyer lie, like I did on other videos. But if it's like, how are these 2 really interacting with each other, it's on Patreon. And check out my special 20 a question for tarot, 25 a question for astro charts, or for spells. Go to naomitarot1199@gmail.com, constructing the website again so it's not up, but just email me and I'll send you the details and you just pay whatever. So that sale is going on until Friday. Okay, so let's just see. I may extend it until Sunday because I haven't uploaded every day this week to let you guys know. So let's just see what's going on with Elizabeth. How does she feel about what they've been doing? She's thought about it. She's thought about it in her old age. Damn, that intro was like 5 fucking minutes long. And she's like 2 of Cups. She loves them, right? But she's kind of focused on the future, like, where am I going? What am I doing? I've got to let go. I've just got to let go of the memories, how they were, and just trudge along. I have to make sure that the end of my life is a good one. She's looking forward to the future, and she's really like, we've got to manifest as a family. Her, especially William, you see that? The boy and the girl, and then Kate and William, and that actually looks like them. Look at the long brown hair with the blonde-haired guy. The guy is a blonde, the woman's a brunette. That actually looks like them. And they're looking off to the horizon, manifesting a new future. So she really is not that confident in Charlie. She's really not confident in his ass because, you know, she's always had like some kind of a conflict with him since he was a kid. See, this is why I do this channel, because I know what I'm talking about when it comes to the royals. I don't just read cards on them. I know shit because I've always been obsessed with this stuff. So it's like she's never had a good relationship with him. She was always kind of hard on him. Philip was hard on him too. And so she's not really relying on Charles to do a good job with this shit. She's like, oh God, William, you better fix everything when I'm gone because I don't know what the hell Charles is going to do, type of thing. She's not too confident in her own son. It kind of sucks that he was always treated that way, but it is what it is. So she's looking towards the manifestation of the happy future that she is relying on Catherine and William to do. Charles is going to stick around. It's not like, oh, William's going to replace him. But Charles is going to do a lot of stuff that involves money, moving around money, and he thinks like the distribution of that money will bring the world to calmer waters. But in actuality, it's going to help create a trap for the world. Because remember, Charles is part of the GREATRESET. And what does that mean? Well, it's what they're trying to do with us now. If you want to see more about that, go to Patreon. I have a video talking very candidly. I can't say it on YouTube because they might ban my videos if I do it, because they don't like anything that's not far left and politically correct, so I can't really tell the truth about what's going on. So basically what he's part of is a organization that is involved with the rest of the elite families and politicians in the world to basically restrict our movements in the world in so many different ways, basically, and use an excuse of environmentalism, etc. for that. So basically what's going on with that is that that's what he's very involved in. And I think Elizabeth understands it. She's elite too. She likes it, but then at the same time, she's not so sure that that's a good idea. So she's not fully on board with it, even though she is elite. I think they have disagreements within their circles. So she's kind of like not fully sure if that's the right way to do things, right? If that's the right way to do things. And she's like, I don't know, is this, when I'm gone, I worry about what happens. When I'm gone, the queen, I worry about what happens to this country. She's not trustful, and she feels very unstable. This is why she's also hanging on so long. I feel like she's actually hung on longer than she should live. She should have passed maybe a few years ago. And it's not to say that I wish that she did. I don't care, how good or bad somebody is. I don't wish people to die. That's not a good thing to wish that on anybody. However, because I just feel like her soul was already ready like a year or two ago, but she's hanging on because she is worried about the future of the nation and the world and the changes that are going to take place, because they are going to be radical changes, nothing like what took place during her reign. And it's not necessarily because she thinks the little people are so important. Let's get real. She's from like a totally different family than he is. Than we are. Not he is. He's from the same family. But just because it's such a radical change out of her time period and what she's used to, she's not so sure if this is going to bode well for the world, and she has a conscience about it. And she knows these radical changes are coming, and Charles is going to be one of the figureheads that does this, along with big conglomerates, big business owners like Bezos sold Amazon, but he's still a big name in the elites, as well as Elon Musk and all of them, Bill Gates, in tandem with the politicians, with Trump, with Biden, does not matter which aisle they are on. That's what people don't get. It's in tandem with all of these people together. She's not sure if this change is going to be a good one, and she worries that the sharp edge of the sword, right, when we go forward with what we think our truth is, which is what Charles is going to do, when he goes forward with what he feels like his truth is going to be, what he thinks is right for the world. The double-edged sword means there's always a consequence to everything that we do, right? So even if he really did like humanity and these elite people really did care about us, haha, that's a joke because I don't think they do, but let's say he really did, give him the benefit of the doubt, and he thinks that the GREAT is the most wonderful thing. The bottom line is she still thinks, even with that there's going to be some very negative consequences. And she fears that, and she's been thinking about that. So honestly, it's funny because I asked, are H&M on her mind? Does she care about Harry and Meghan? Yeah, sure she does. But her main concern is focused on what Charles is going to do when she passes. That's her main concern. Like I said, for more candid, the videos aren't necessarily longer, but they're more candid where I can say what I'm really thinking without talking in code. For more candid videos on this, go to Patreon. Those videos will be on spiritual truths. But if they're a Royals video, they'll also be on the Royals tier. But going forward, any video about what are Harry and Meghan thinking, what are they feeling, like a daily video 5 days a week about that, that's going to be on the Harry Meghan special tier, right? That's just about how they feel. But if you're looking for general royal videos, there will be at least 2 a month on the royal tier, which is a lower tier on there. So check out all that stuff. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.